Dude, this record kicks ass, man. You guys
Thank
fucking
you so
killed it,
much.
dude. I fucking
Oh
love it.
man. Hey, that means a lot. Thank you so much. That's so kind of you.
Absolutely. Dude, it's album number two. The
Yes.
first one did really well. Talk to me a little bit about coming off of Beauty of Death, going into the self-titled record. What was, where was the band at? How were things with you guys? What was the energy like? Tell me a little bit about just creating this record.
Sure. Of course, like we knew that when we released our first album, we knew that we wanted to start writing new songs right away. We didn't want to have time off or something. And I think shortly before we released our first album, we had our first contact with A Rising Empire, had some talks, and they said to us like, "Show us our album." We sent them our first album before it came out, and so we had a little conversation about that. And shortly after the release of the first album, we had talks about a contract and stuff like that. So we knew that we had to deliver and wanted to be able to put out new music right away after the first album. So it was kind of a busy process at that time. But yeah, we think we had our last release without the label in, I think in January or February, and I'm not sure of last year, and then the first one with the label in April. So there wasn't that much time between, but I think that's always has been our philosophy. Like, don't stop writing, don't stop making music, and yeah, if the time is right to put out new music, it will show. Yeah,
Were you guys surprised at how well Beauty of Death did? I mean, this
yeah.
millions of streams for a debut. Dude, that's unbelievable.
Yeah, I mean, like we were really like blown away by it because when we started the band, it was only Timo, the guitarist,
Mhm.
and me, just us two, and we hadn't had any success in our previous musical journeys, and didn't know like how to get to that level. But we said to ourselves, let's try it one more time, like put everything we have into it, and let's try to get to know the right people and stuff. And like every little step forward was such a big step for us because we thought, man, this is the first time for us. We didn't expect it to go that well, and
Mhm.
we were super happy about the response. So that was kind of a wild ride for us. Yeah.
And then you got the self-titled album that's coming out March 20th, and
Yeah.
holy shit. I
Thanks.
mean, it's it's poppy at the right times, and then it gets heavy at the right times. Then out of nowhere, you fucking kick us in the dick with some crazy ass fucking screams. Um, man, there's the lyrics on Pieces.
Oh shit.
Um, that song, good God, man, that song hits, not just music, but lyrically. Um, Talk to me a little bit about Pieces because that's, especially the chorus, that's something that we've all felt in
Yeah.
some way. And I feel like that's part of why you guys have gotten so popular. Fans have gravitated and taken to you guys so well is because you guys write lyrics that are honest and relatable, and we can connect with you on such a different level than you can other bands.
That's so nice that you say that because like for us, one of the most important things is to like connect with the fans, also do this live, where like we want to talk to people, we want to have conversations with people after the show and like talk about the things they have on their mind and be able to like have topics that can be like the people relate to. So yeah, we always have this in mind when we write new music, and we also want to be authentic and put everything out that is on our hearts. So like there are some maybe yeah a couple of breakup songs on this newer album, which of course for me that was a personal topic last year, so I
Oh,
had to put
okay.
it out. And yeah, we wrote this song together with Jules, which is the singer of the band Set Your Sails. We had done some work with her before, and like she had some amazing ideas for that song, some amazing lines, and yeah, that was like such a cool collaboration.
Yeah.
And for us, we felt like, okay, we have to put this song out. This is like relatable for us, of course, but it also is, yeah, it feels so right to put this out because it feels super authentic, and
Mhm.
yeah, we hope the people connect to it.
Then you've got then you got like a river. That song is just a fucking vibe.
Yes.
You know, just like I just like I'm feeling it, you know. Um, but what was it like working with Philip on Like a River?
Oh, I think Philip is on Love is Dying, but
Oh, my bad. My bad. What was
Like
it?
River is with Tyler of
Emotional.
Virtue. Yeah, yeah.
Yes,
Uh,
yes, yes.
yeah.
My bad.
There, but no problem, no problem. That, I think that was such a cool experience because like we had the song already done and felt like, okay, I think this song would be perfect to have somebody else like elevated to another level because like we were so happy, but why not give it another touch? And a friend of us connected us with Tyler. He was on tour with him in the US, I think some weeks or some years ago. I'm not sure when that was, but they knew each other. So he told us, "Man, why don't you have Tyler on this track? He's such a great vocalist." And yeah, like the connection was made, and it was super cool because like we had the verses and the chorus already totally planned out, but we didn't have anything for the breakdowns. So we told him, okay, like do what you want to do. Like if you want to change the verse, change it. But he kept it the way we already had it and made something totally new for the breakdown. And that's such a great way to push the song to the next level. Yeah, totally convenient. It was super convenient to work with him, and yeah, such a great experience for us.
Yeah, tell me about the video for Chasing Dreams, and because it's really cool.
Yeah.
Just especially the lightings, just the blue light, it just like it really stands out. And it tells a story. It's a really good I love the video. Tell me about making that one.
Yeah. Sure, that was like the first single we had released with the Rising Empire, and we wanted to try something new and to not like have the vibe that every metalcore band has in their videos or that is like super common. So we thought, okay, let's take the color grading and stuff like in a onto a whole other level, and yeah, we wanted to experiment with many different shots, with many symbolic visuals, like burning the lines between the hands. I'm not sure how you translate it well, but there were so many creative shots in between, and we had like such an amazing team on it, and we tried many things out. Like we like moved on from that like aesthetic, but not because we didn't like it, just because we had other ideas we wanted
Sure.
to do and found like our newer aesthetic like more in tune with the rest of the album. But that song is super important for us, and because we tried out many things and wanted to have like we wanted to feel the music video to be different, like that it is has something new to offer for the scene. Yeah.
Yeah, it's unique. It's really, really cool. I absolutely love it. You guys nailed that. So,
Thanks, man.
um,
Thanks.
one track that really stands out is it's a simple one, but it's Father. It's kind of a transitional
Oh,
track,
yes.
you know, um, but
Yeah.
it's interesting. What is that? It sounds like it's a voicemail message that somebody left that somebody left you, and you're like, "Fuck it, we're putting it on the album," and distorted it a little bit. Tell me about that track because
Yeah, of course.
it really stands out from the rest of them.
Yeah, this track, like Father and then Can You Feel the Pain, they are kind of bound together
Yes,
and
yeah,
are
they flow.
about one topic that
Yeah,
is like a toxic relationship with a person in the family. Like for this part, it's my father. So
sure.
yeah, I had a lot of to like a lot of things to get right in my mind because like that is a hard topic for me to talk about, but I just wanted to put it out because I don't want to feel like um, that I have to hide this from anyone. So
Right.
that was like pretty deep for me, and I think Father is just an introduction for Can You Feel the Pain? Because Can You Feel the Pain doesn't like explicitly tell you about what the topic is of the
Hmm.
song. Is like more like open to understand, but
Yeah.
with father, like it gives you that context of okay, this is about a family relationship issue that goes pretty deep and about like accepting that the person won't ever change and won't change their views and that you have to deal with this on your own. You can't expect the person who harmed you like to make everything good because like that seems not to be a possibility. So this is the topic of the track, and we wanted to have an intro that we also can play live before the song to like
Sure.
get everyone in the right mood.
Yeah. Yeah, yeah, that's makes a lot of sense. It's a really good idea. But when it comes to songs like that with such a topic that's not easy for you to talk about, I think a lot of fans sometimes forget that these songs come from a personal place like that, and
Yeah.
it's not always a happy place. Sometimes it's a very painful place, a dark place, but it's real. It's a real story that really happened to you or that you're currently dealing with. Is it hard to separate yourself from that when you perform those types of songs live? Is it easy to separate? Do you even care? Or is it better to not separate to give it more of a genuine performance? Like, what is that dynamic for you when you're performing these personal, dark song, lyrical, you know?
Yeah, sure. Like I asked myself that question like before we like put out songs like that because like we have two songs on our first album who deal with the same topic in different way, and that for me was the first time like speaking publicly about this topic, and I was a bit scared before performing these songs,
Mhm.
but I realized if I lean into that feeling while being on stage, I really can like trans or how like the emotions like
They
connect.
translate.
Yeah, they translate. Yeah, that's the word.
Yeah.
And I really try to not hold back on my emotions. Like if it gets too much, then it's okay because like I'm open to talk about it and it's
Mhm.
like it's okay for me and it's important for me to let that out. So I like especially those songs on the first album. For example, the song 29, it's a pretty slow song and we always like when we plan our set list for live shows, we talk about okay, how can we keep the energy? And for me, it was always important. Okay, but let's keep that song in the set. Like I want to put that out, and we had a lot of discussions about it. But yeah, I'm super happy that I don't have to hide this, and that every emotion I feel during the performance, it's accepted by everyone. Yeah,
Is that something that you also kind of sort out in your head before you put these songs onto the record and release them?
yeah,
Like something you kind of have to like go through in your head and kind of deal with because like once you put that out there, like you're gonna have those fans that have the exact same experience or something similar that connect with it so much that it affects them and then they want to talk about it and it
yeah,
becomes it's I can't remember what it might have been Brent from Shinedown based said once like once I write this it's no longer mine.
yeah.
It's everybody's, and it's also the fans' experience too. So, is that something you kind of go through with yourself before you decide to put those songs out there?
Yes,
Because you never know
like
what's going to take off and get hot, and the fans demand to see it, then you have to play it, and
right.
you got to make yourself ready for that.
Yeah, you're right. And I was kind of shocked, or like in a good way,
Mhm.
that so many people came to me and talked about it and said, "Okay, that's such an important song for me. I can relate so much, and I know I don't feel that alone when everyone sings the song together in front of the stage." So that's I wasn't quite uh, like I didn't know what to expect like after performing these kind of songs, but the response was so great that yeah, I don't want to hold back on that. Like I want to just be authentic, and it helps myself, but it also seems to help the people who hear it and can relate, maybe. Yeah,
I'm assuming it kind of puts you at ease and kind of calms you down a little bit too, and makes you helps you realize that like it was a good idea to put it's okay to put this
it's
out
okay. Yeah,
because
right.
it it's helping people. And that's what I love about music, man. It's the only piece of art that like has literally saved people's lives because of something that somebody else wrote. No other art is this way, and it's
That's
because of
right.
songs like that.
That's so powerful. And like, if we just can get at least the people who are at the shows or listen to our music at home, or like, if we just have them to feel a bit better than before, then for us, that's a great accomplishment. So yeah.
What can you tell me about Ghost in the Water?
Yeah, this is a song that is um, one of my favorites, to be honest. Like, can't wait to put that out. And
Nice.
it's like thematically, it's about the loss of a close person and dealing with that and having like to comprehend that this po person doesn't exist anymore in the here and now, but maybe somewhere else. And like, I think that's a topic we all can relate to. Like, we all experience loss in our lives, and but we wanted to have this song like this uplifting, maybe kind of uplifting chorus or something like that. That is like, okay, I can move to this and I can have a good time while processing those emotions. And also like have like harder and heavier parts to let everything out, to like scream the pain out of your lungs and stuff like that. So we wanted to have some stronger contrast on that one.
It's hard to believe that the record's 1 month away today from being
Yes.
released. As we talk, it will be out next month at this time, March 20th. As you get close to that record releasing, I I assume it gets just harder and harder because you're so ready for this thing to be out. Um, what is the fact that this record releasing, what is the fact that that's coming and it's finally real, it's getting close? What does that moment mean to you, knowing that that is going to happen and fans are going to hear this music? What does this record mean to you?
Yeah, that's a great question. Like, we had put we've put so much work into this, and we really try to define our sound, and that's also why we called it Lost in Hollywood. We wanted the people to know, okay, if you listen to this, you get the most authentic version of us that exists right now. So that means so much, and we can't wait to hear the reactions and to see people like react to that and tell us about how they feel with about the songs and stuff. So that's a huge moment for us. And also, it's the first release with the label Rising Empire, so that's kind of a new circumstance for us, and we are so excited. We can't wait to play the songs live. So this it feels right now, it feels like we have put that much work into it, that we didn't really see everything that was happening around us, and now that it moves closer and closer to the point that everyone can listen to it, we feel like kind of almost relieved. Like, we want to put this out. It just has to be um yeah, out there for everyone.
Nice. I always this question is going to sound like it's going to go a way that it's not going, but the idea of Lost in Hollywood, not where the band name came from, because I fucking hate that question, but
No.
the concept of being lost in Hollywood, um, for a band from Europe to name themselves Lost in Hollywood is really, really cool. It's really interesting, and I feel like that's a concept more than just a name. What is the concept of being lost in Hollywood for you guys, and what is that idea like?
Yeah, like, we talked a lot about our band name because, of course, we thought, okay, maybe we none of us has ever been to Hollywood, so like we can
Me
really
either.
relate to that, like in the reality of being in
Right.
Hollywood. But of course, like, Hollywood represents so much, and for us, it's super important to be the most authentic version of ourselves in a world that maybe in some degree like values more the show and um, the glamorous lifestyle and everything that is shown in the media and in social media and in like you can't escape from that. But for us, it's important like to try to be ourselves and let everything out that is on our hearts. So to not hold back on this one. I think that's the concept like behind of it. Like, we put out music that we like, and we talk about topics that we feel in our hearts and have dealt with in the past. And we don't show anything that isn't like ourselves. So I think that's an for us it's a super important way of like expressing ourselves artistically. So and it conflicts a bit, of course, with this I call it like fake world of Hollywood and where everything is perfect and everything is fine because like everyone has their struggles and why not talk about it because we don't have to hide. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, it's Hollywood, I feel like, even for people here in the States, people that have never been there, it's this idea of perfection and success. But when you really take a moment and step back and look at what the fuck is really going on in that world, it is the
Yeah.
most imperfect and messed up place probably in maybe in the world. And so I really feel like the idea of being lost in Hollywood is the idea of going somewhere that you think you're going to find everything you want, but the struggles that you
Yeah.
face really getting that, you don't have to go to Hollywood to have those struggles. It's every day, you know?
Right.
So I kind of, that's how I interpreted that.
I have to write that down because like you explained it so well. I have to do it the same.
I
But
love
yeah, yeah,
that.
I think you nailed it. Yeah.
That's awesome. Um, April, man, it heats up for you guys in April. Archers. Are fucking hitting your. I'm from Indianapolis when they're from where they're from, and
That's great.
dude, they to see that band just explode,
Yes.
is unbelievable. How excited are you guys to be hitting the road over there with those dudes? Because you guys are this tour is two bands that are really, really starting to heat up, and you guys are catching your stride and really coming into your own, and really, you know it's two bands that are just hot right now.
Yeah, I'm so excited for that because like when we got the message from our label that like archers are coming to to Europe and are looking for a support band, and we talked with our management with our booking that said, okay, man, let's please just make that happen because like we want to do this so bad. It's such a great band and fun fact, like today we like organized everything around our merch and stuff like for the tour and we listened to
Nice.
Archer the whole time because like we were so hyped for that tour.
That's awesome.
It's yeah, it's really important and it's so cool like to work with bands from the US together because like there's those bands like offer very new influences and it's gonna be a crazy ride. Like we are on tour for like I don't know 14, 15 days or no a
Yeah.
bit more maybe and that's gonna be super intense and like being playing shows like every night that's with this cool band that's such a great experience I'm looking forward to.
It's so crazy for people like me to see that Archers is going to Europe and that like people over there, you guys know who they are. Like it's
Yes.
unreal. I remember hearing about them and seeing them when they were like coming up, and I'm like, this is unbelievable. It is crazy. And I wish I lived over there because that's a tour like I would love to see.
Mm.
Is just you guys with them. Like I can only imagine the energy that's going to be in those rooms when you guys both hit the stage. Like, dude, I am so jealous that you guys are getting that tour. I mean, obviously you're on it, but like,
Yeah, of course, but like we have to come to the United States at some point and maybe play a tour
yes,
with Archers there. That would be
yes,
great for us. Like it's gonna take some time because like it's super expensive and we're not
yeah,
yet at the point where we can like easily do that. But
right.
maybe 2028.
No, we got to make it
It's
sooner than that, man.
I
We
hope so.
gotta.
I hope so. If yeah, like we try to blow up so that that gets possible sooner. But
Yeah,
yeah, we were talking with our management, of course, and yeah, about that's a very important topic for us, like
yeah.
touring outside of Europe and
Mhm.
on in the US. So let's see. Maybe it happens sooner than we think.
I think it's just a matter of getting on some of these big radio festivals they have out here because the festivals here are trying to take the model of like Vakken and download like the 4, 5, 6 like
Yeah.
multi-day things and just make it massive. And it's just for people in their 40s like me, it's just tired. I'm just tired, man. It just makes you tired to think about
That's
4 days,
good.
man. So,
Yeah,
um,
yeah, yeah. Okay.
dude, you guys have absolutely crushed it with this record. It
Nice.
is no two songs sound the same. It is a journey from start to finish, and you guys really take people on like a roller coaster of emotions when you listen to this record. And it's something that people can connect with. And I really think this record is going to do really well for you guys because you guys did so well. You guys should be so proud of this record, man.
That's so kind of you. Like hearing that is really means the word to us, and like knowing that you already heard it, like it's such a cool feeling that we can talk about it right now before it's even out. And
Yeah,
yeah, man, like we try our hardest to push this as much as we can, show it to everyone who wants to listen to it. So, yeah, I'm so excited and can't wait to put it out.
I love it, man. Thank you so much for doing this with me today. I really appreciate you taking your time. Enjoy the record release next month, the tour. You guys have earned every bit of it, man. Thank you so much for doing this.
Thank you so much. Thanks for having me. It was such a blast talking to you, and like maybe we see each other like at a show when we come to the US.
Oh,
I
it's
hope so.
happening. It's
Yeah,
happening. We're gonna make it happen, man.